The BrightShift remote proctoring functionality allows a proctor to remotely monitor a student while they're taking an exam. The first step to creating a remote proctor session is to actually assign a student test. In this case, I've got 3 students in my class, and I'm going to assign all 3 of them the My Proctor demo test number 2. Now that the test is assigned, I'm going to log out as an instructor, and I'm going to log back into the system as a proctor, where I'll see all of the tests that I'm eligible to proctor, as well as a Proctor Remotely button at the top of the screen, which I'll go ahead and click. Now, when I'm starting a remote proctoring session, the first thing I'll need to do is paste in a link to a video conference. In this case, I've created a Zoom room, and I'm pasting the URL for that Zoom room. And I can also provide some instructions here that the student will see. In this case, I'll just say, your exam will be unlocked once you join the conference. And then I can choose which students and tests that I'd like to add to this proctoring session. So in this case, I'll go ahead and select the 3 students that we just assigned that demo proctor test number 2 to. At this point, we would wait for our students to log in and begin their tests. For now, however, I'm going to log in as a student, Ryan Seaver. Now, once the student's logged in, the student will see all of the tests to which they're assigned. In this case, we can see our My Proctor demo test number 2 has been assigned, but there's no launch test button, and that's because the test itself hasn't been unlocked. So back on our proctoring session, we're going to select the Unlock Tests button, and we'll see that the test is now unlocked when I switch back to the student screen. Now, once the student actually clicks the button to launch the test, they'll receive a remote session instructions screen. So this includes a button to launch into the conference link that was provided. In this case, we offered a link to a Zoom room. And we also have the instructions we provided there as well that says your test will be unlocked once you join the conference. At this point, the student would join the conference to make audio-video contact with their proctor, to both confirm their identity and to make sure there are no prohibited items around their room or workspace. If we switch back to the proctor screen now, we'll see that all 3 of our students have had their tests unlocked because that was the step that we took, and Ryan Seaver is actually ready now to begin the exam. Presumably, we've made contact with Ryan Seaver in the video conference room, we've verified their identity, and we're now ready to let them begin the test. So we'll select the checkbox by their name, and then choose the Begin Tests action. And once that's done, the student screen will automatically show a Begin Exam button, allowing the student to proceed to take their exam. While the student's taking the exam, you'll see the test status change from unlocked to in progress. And once the student submits their test for scoring, you'll see that test status change once again to completed. At this point, the remote proctoring session has concluded, and both parties can leave the conference room.